Okay, folks, we got through the small part, and in this end of the stem tutorial, we stitched it together. And now we're ready to move on to the larger pieces. These are literally the same concepts as in the small pieces. It's just a larger size, which is going to mean more rows between your decreases because we're giving our pieces height and we're giving our pieces shape, okay? So just to review, large ridge top starts with your magic circle. Again, we're growing the circle, so 2 SC in each stitch. We're gonna do 1 SC, we're gonna do 2 SC, we're gonna do 1 SC. That's literally to grow the size of the hat, okay? When we get to row 5, it's going to be 1 single crochet 2 times. Okay, so 1 single crochet in 1 stitch 2 times, then 2 single crochet in 1 stitch. Okay, so we're alternating again. We're going 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Okay, so I just want to review that before we get started. Row 6, single crochet. Again, we're holding that pattern. We're growing it. We're growing, all right? Row 7, 2 single crochet. We're starting that ripple. Okay, row 8, single crochet. We're holding that shape. Row 9, 1 single crochet in each stitch 3 times. 2 single crochet pattern. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 2. Okay, and row 10 is literally just to hold that shape. All right, so you can see where we're growing the size and then we're creating that shape. All right, now again, we talked briefly, you could wet this, dampen this, don't soak this, dampen this and shape it to whatever you want. All right, stem, let's review that. A lot of this is height. A lot of this is height. Okay, so I don't want to be intimidated. Magic circle, that's where we start our base, okay? 2 SC in each stitch for row 1, 2 SC in each stitch for row 2. Yeah, we're growing our size, okay? Row 3, 1 SC, 2 SC, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's our pattern, okay? Row 4, size, single crochet all the way around. Row 5, front loop only. That's where we're stepping up. Okay, we're stepping up to the stem part instead of the base. Okay, that's where we make our leap. Row 6, single crochet. Row 7, single crochet in each stitch 3 times, 1 decrease. Single crochet, single crochet, single crochet, decrease. Okay, and then repeat that. All right, and at the end we had 1 stitch left over. Put your stitch in. Row 8, single crochet 3 times, 1 decrease. Same thing, single, 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 decrease, single, 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 decrease for that whole row, okay? Row 9, we're growing our stem, all right? We're making it thinner when we decrease, and then we're adding height when we do rows of single crochet. Row 10, single crochet. Row 11, single crochet. Row 12, single crochet. We're growing our height. We're literally growing the height of the stem, okay? Row 13, single crochet in each stitch 3 times, 1 decrease. 1, 1, 1, decrease. 1, 1, 1, decrease, okay? And then, again, we start to grow. Single crochet, row 14, row 15, row 16. We're growing our top, okay? Row 17, same thing, single crochet in 3, 1, 2, 3, decrease, 1, 2, 3, decrease. Row 18, single crochet, all right, holding that shape. Row 19, same thing, single crochet, single crochet, single crochet, decrease, okay? Row 20 through 23, single crochet. We're literally growing our top, okay? So this is what you will end up with, and it is literally the same pattern as the small one. We just have a lot of single crochets in between because we're growing that height. So if you wanted a taller piece, you could just skip the decrease row and add a few more single crochets in, then add in that decrease row, and then continue the pattern. The pattern is right here for you to play with, okay? This is not a Bible. This is an outline for you to experiment with, okay? Same thing with this. We want a larger, floppier top. Grow the pattern, okay? Grow the pattern. Have fun with this. Have a giant one. Have a giant one that overflows the stem. Make what makes you happy, okay? But if you're new and you're beginner and you need a pattern to practice with to kind of learn and experiment, this is what we got, okay? I literally have gone over all of these skills in the other video, but if you need me to, message me and I will do a very long video on these patterns, okay? Same thing, we just verbally went over all the patterns and the stitch counts, okay? But if you need me to, let me know, I will do it. It will just be very long videos, as much longer than I expected for the other ones. Same thing if you're stitching it together, you want to leave yourself a long tail. Now this I do recommend if you have some stuffing and some pipe cleaners. I'm going to use this as an example, okay? It's a thin hook. But what you would want to do is you would want to get a cluster of pipe cleaners, and if you want them to be immensely strong, you could braid them together, okay? And you will want to stand them up and then put the stuffing around. So you'll put some stuff in your base, then put in your pipe cleaners as your strength, and then you can bend it, and you could have a cool mushroom hanging over the side like that. And you could give it different shapes, okay? I wanted to give you that little example. I don't even have any stuffing. Put some stuffing in the base, weave together your pipe cleaners, make them extra strong. You won't need that many, 4 or 5, not too many, okay? And then put some stuffing in around it. It doesn't need to be tightly packed, okay? Especially if you're going to be bending and shaping it, you don't want it to be tightly packed because then it will be stuck, okay? So loosely packed polyfill, whatever you got. If you got spare yarn, just shove it in there, okay? And then stitch your top piece on, and you'll be able to kind of shape it a little bit and do whatever you want with it. Do whatever you want with it. It's your piece, okay? Same thing again if you use a larger hook with the smaller pattern. If you want this to be more firm or stable, you could fold up. Shove this in there because it's not stuffed. You could fold up some pipe cleaners before you stitch it in, and then it will be able to sit flat. I mean, it sits relatively flat on its own, but no, actually it is. It could tip over. So if you want it to be firmer, please add some pipe cleaners and a little bit of stuffing. If you have any questions, let me know. I hope this inspires you to try something new based off the pattern and to explore a larger piece or a smaller piece with maybe more ripples. Add more ripples, okay? Thank you so much for joining me with this free pattern and tutorial inspired by the game of shrooms. I look forward to coming up with the mushroom top pattern, but I wanted to get this out because I feel like it's so late in the month already. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day.